Hey guys, it's Jess. Today I am going to tell you a little bit about my experience selling digital products. And for the most part, I'm going to teach you how easy it is to sell digital products here in 2024. So if you're looking to add a little bit of passive income or maybe another income stream or quit your job, this is going to be what I think is probably one of the easiest ways to do that in the new year. And you can go on YouTube and you can, follow a lot of mentors or gurus that may have a more complicated process. And those processes are all, for the most part, great. There's a lot of different ways to get into selling a digital course, where to sell it, how to create it, things like that. In my experience, when I started selling a digital course, or not a digital course, a digital product, I had very little money to actually invest in this kind of side business. It was more of just me testing the waters. I didn't want to pay for different subscription services. I didn't want to go even pay for Canva, their monthly subscription. I didn't want to pay anything. I wanted to try and see if I could do it for free. I was just curious how much money I could make. So I'm going to go through real fast and just show you the easiest, simplest way of how I made money selling digital products. Just for the record, in the past 9 months since I started this, I sold 300 or 317, just over 300 digital products, and I was selling them for $25 each. It took me 4 hours to create the entire digital product and set up my StanStore, my little website to sell it on. So that's what I think is pretty incredible as far as the potential, the amount of money you can make with very little time, very little financial resources. So let's just get into it. This was a very kind of spur of the moment video. So I just kind of typed it up right here in a Word document, but just to basically show you what is possible to see if this is something you want to get into or maybe kind of diversify your portfolio. So how easy is it to sell digital products? This is, again, the absolute hands down easiest method possible and how you can get started today for free. And I really mean that. So it's literally 3 steps. I'm going to show you exactly step by step, 3 easy steps how to do it. There's no upfront investment. There's no cost in anything that I'm going to show you today. Okay. And of course, anyone can do this. So as long as you have access to the internet, whether you have like a smartphone or a computer, a laptop, if you have access to the local library where you can use their computer, that's all you need. You just need internet. I'm going to show you exactly what else, what websites to use to actually create it. So guys, like I said, this is super fast. I'm not trying to waste anybody's time here, but let's just jump right into the steps. This is it. This is all I have. Okay. These are the steps. So super, super simple. All right. What we're going to do first is to actually create your digital product. Now, the way that I did it, which was the low cost free version, was to just create it here on Google Docs or like a Word doc. So my digital product was exactly in Google Docs. I made it look pretty. I kind of changed the font color a little bit, different size font, different color. I kind of structured it, but I didn't use a Google template. I didn't do any of that. I just made it look a little bit pretty. But all I did was talk about something, an area, or a skill that I have, an area of expertise, knowledge that I have that others would pay to know. So I listed a bunch of different examples here. I'm also going to share literally exactly what I did. So one of my other businesses is in the Airbnb space, Airbnb hosting. So what I did is I created a digital product teaching other people how to become an Airbnb host. Super, super easy. But I do want to show you kind of a wraparound method. Maybe you're not that good at copyright. Maybe you think that creating a Google Doc is, on what is too difficult. You don't know where to start. What subjects do you cover? What do you want to leave out? What do you want to include? How do you create the digital product? That can be a hindrance for some people. So let me show you. Again, free to use. We've all heard of ChatGPT, probably, I hope. So let's go over here. It's ChatGPT is what it's called. You can Google it. It'll take you to this page right here. It's chat.openai.com. What this is it's AI, artificial intelligence software. It's a free website to use. You don't have to pay anything for it. But let me show you how it works. So once you sign in and you set up your account, You can literally type anything in here, anything. I mean, anything, whether you're trying to create a digital product or not. I can ask ChatGPT for help with my relationship, and it'll give me an answer. And what this does is basically scour the internet for results. And I've so far been super impressed with the results that it gave me. So let's say I'm creating a digital product for an Airbnb course, which is, again, exactly what I did. So we're going to tell it here. Let me move my thing so you can see. Well, I'll leave it here. Let's tell it create digital product, or I'm going to say, what should I say instead? I'll say how to start Airbnb hosting. And I'm just going to type that in there. Okay, here we go. Guys, everything that it's giving me right here, everything that it's giving me, you can go and copy, paste. Put this as your digital product, the thing that you are selling. Okay, so if you're struggling to maybe come up with typing up your digital product, or struggling to think of enough comprehensive information, or you're not so good at copywriting, go in here to ChatGPT, type it, ask it for help. It's going to basically crank out exactly as we just saw, exactly what you need to put. So I said start an Airbnb, or I said how to start Airbnb hosting. And it gave me step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay. Now in a digital download or digital product that people are buying, you might want to put more than this. So maybe you want to teach them how to set up an account, and you want to go more in depth or more in detail about, some of these. Then you can, ask it more in detail about one of these rules. You don't just want to put a list. You want to put something that's actually valuable, that people are getting their money's worth, especially if you're going to charge, more than $10, more than $25 for it. So this was just an example. I would copy and paste this, but you also need to put more. You need to elaborate on certain topics. And so, yes, this is just, I wanted to show you what was possible if you are struggling to come up with different ideas, but it does help to be a part of the niche, or have the actual information that you are selling, right? So for me, I didn't just look up on ChatGPT, something about something that I didn't know anything about. I actually do have property on Airbnb. I actually do make income. I am an Airbnb superhost. So I already know how to do that, but ChatGPT did help me when it came to actually creating the digital product, the digital file that people can go purchase. Okay, so it does, you do need to have specific knowledge in that niche, and we'll get to exactly why in step 3. But remember, don't just pick something at random. Pick something that you are passionate about, that you could, if somebody had a question about, you could answer a question, something that you are knowledgeable about. Okay, awesome. So you get the point. And I put in here, you can read that, but it can be anything from how to knit, how to swing a baseball bat, how to get drafted into the NBA, how to set up your own LLC, how to attract more friends, how to stop drinking, how to read more, anything under the sun. So just kind of keep your creativity juices flowing. It can be literally about anything. Okay, step number 2, what are you going to do? You're going to make a stand store. If you don't know what a stand store is, I put a link in the description for you to actually get a 2-week free trial, okay? Usually stand stores, I think it's $25 a month. So that's the only thing in here that does, I guess, potentially have a like a subscription cost. But again, if you use the link in my bio, you get a 2-week free subscription to your stand store, and you'll be making money before it ever, before you ever have to pay anything for it, right? You'll be making money within the 2 weeks as long as you follow step 3. So stand store, what is a stand store? It basically takes the place of a website. It's a link to a very easy website that you can put in your bio. So like on social media or YouTube or wherever you are planning on promoting, whether you're running paid ads, which again, this is what I'm showing is the free version, but you can run paid advertising to this link. So this is my stand store, just to give you a reference point, I guess. Remember, my digital products are about Airbnb hosting. So I have 2 guides here. I have a $5 guide, just kind of a beginner's guide, and then I have everything else, which is the more expensive $24.99 Superhost cheat sheet. Okay, so you can put more links in here. Again, these are the only 2 digital products I made. And then I think I said it before, but it took me 4 hours to create these digital products in a Word document and to set up my Stan store, this website right here. I did all that in 4 hours on a Saturday. Okay, super, super easy. So, and I'm not the most tech savvy person. That's why I chose to do a Stan store. I've had a lot of issues with setting up funnels in the past. I've also had issues with like domain settings and setting up your hosting, because if you try to do like a professional website or set up a funnel, you do have to have a domain, you have to host it. So those things cost money. I'm just trying to show you guys a free way to do this so that you can't use maybe your financial situation or being on a lower budget to impact your ability to start getting the ball rolling. Now, of course, later on in the future, if you want to set up a funnel to sell a course or something, then I would urge you to do that. But just to get started, you don't have to pay anything. Do a Stan store. It's free to get started. This is by far, like I said, I've messed with funnels. I've done it all before. I ran a digital marketing company for about 4 years. So I've literally done every type of website, website builder, website company, funnel builder. I've done all that. And the Stan store was by far the easiest, most simple option. So especially if you aren't someone who thinks you're very tech savvy, or you're on more of a low budget, if you just want something quick, simple, low cost, this is what I'd recommend. I put the link in the description if you want that free trial. And then let's get to the third step here. So this is the last one. The last one you're going to do is start to create content around your subject or niche for your audience. So let's say I decided to teach people up here. Let's say my digital product was teaching people how to knit. And I'm really passionate about knitting, and I can answer people's questions and I can talk about it forever. This is why it's important to actually, sell something that you are connected to, that you have an interest in, that you have knowledge on, because you're going to be creating content and you're going to be posting that somewhere. So for me, I didn't want to post it on Instagram. I didn't really have time for YouTube. I went with something super easy. That was TikTok. You can do a 15-second video, a minute-long video, up to maybe 3 minutes or 10 minutes. I'm not sure what it is now. But what I did is, instead of feeling kind of the pressure to, I have to go make content today, or I haven't made my content, I haven't posted my videos today, all I did was one day a week, I would take a couple hours and I would record a video just on my phone for my TikTok account. And that TikTok account was all centered around, Airbnb hosting, or, if I was teaching people how to knit, that whole TikTok page account would be centered around teaching people how to knit, or whatever your niche, whatever your specific thing might be. Okay. So, and I would suggest just sticking to one, because if you try to do it across multiple platforms, it might take more time. You might get kind of overwhelmed. So we're trying to eliminate any type of friction where it's going to keep you from doing it. So I don't post anything on Airbnb on Instagram. I do have a couple YouTube videos, but I mean, for the most part, 100%, 95% of what I post is all on TikTok. That's where I built my audience. So what I did is I kind of mass produced for the week. One day a week I would mass produce, and I tried to post videos twice a day. I would post one at 10:30 in the morning, and I would post one at 5:30 at night. I don't know that the times really matter from my research as much as just consistently posting matters. So if you post one video a day, post 2 videos a day, post 2 videos the next day, be consistent with posting. That is really how the algorithm will respond. Ask people to comment on your videos. Ask people to send in their questions. That stuff is invaluable when it comes to actually growing your account, interacting with your audience. That's all super, super helpful. Okay, let me wrap up this video. I didn't mean for it to be this long. Okay, so I think I already covered that. Try to post 2 times. Okay, so after you're posting and you're building your audience, it won't take that long, especially on TikTok. That's kind of why I chose to that one. to stick to that one, or you can do like Instagram Reels or something, create a separate Instagram account for your business. But in your description, in your little bio that you have on your social media page, put your link to your Stan store. So when you're making a video and you're saying, if you want to go, maybe you're talking about knitting. If you want to go download my guide on how to create a whatever knitting pattern, I don't knit, obviously, but if you want to go download my guide to create a knitting pattern, right now you can. The link is in my bio. That's literally all you have to say. And people will go to that link and they will purchase your product. And then you just keep making videos. Again, this is unpaid, so it's all organic traffic. If you really wanted to boost things up or start making more income, there's always other steps you can do. But this is something to get your foot in the door, doesn't cost any money. Just pick something you know something about, make your digital product. You can make it for free. You can literally copy and paste it, make it look pretty or make it look nice. And then link that product, do like a PDF link from the Google document. So then you have a PDF link people can open, and all you do is connect that to your Stan store. That way people have to purchase it and then they get sent to the PDF link where they can actually, download that file. So super, super easy. That's it. 3 steps. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about. This whole channel, this is a brand new channel for me. So if you want more content as far as how to run an affiliate marketing business, how to get passive income, how to sell digital products, how to just basically set this kind of stuff up, I'll be doing more videos like this. So you can subscribe, like, and of course, put your comments at the end of this video and I'll try to get to those, maybe answer in another video. So I hope this helps. Remember, just do it. Get into it. Start it here in 2024. There's literally nothing holding you back from doing something like this and starting to make that passive income. So good luck, guys.